So here's Captain Cold in his default look. Good walk, nice jump. Got some air moves here.
Nice.
And you've implemented his gun a lot in a lot of his moves.
Yeah, we really wanted to use the like the gun as much as possible, not just basic attacks. We want to use it in his fight style, incorporate it as much as you could, because it just really mostly.
It's his main weapon, right? It's his iconic thing. Yeah,
absolutely. He's not like a lot of other characters who probably have a ton of like training in the martial arts or whatnot.
Or superpowers.
Right.
He's like, I got this gun.
His main go-to. So
right.
It's.
So we can go through some of his.
You want to do some combos?
Let's do some general strings.
Sure.
We have like. We got here, there's an overhead.
A light, medium attack.
I use the gun a lot in the actual attacks.
Walk this with me.
Okay.
And we do. This is a knockdown fart. See, this is we'll get to it soon.
Right.
But the way his gameplay plays, a move like that really helps out.
It opens up the stuff we'll talk about in a moment.
Right. So a move like that's very important for how he plays. Yes. We got things like that.
Good mix-ups.
Yep. There we go. I love that one.
Oh,
again. Right there where you incorporate the gun within his actual his fight style.
There we go, like that, yeah. So let's talk about his fight style, really. Like, what is his goal?
What do you mean?
Like, when you're playing as Captain Cold, what are you trying to do to the opponent?
I mean, you're really trying to get close to him. I mean, beat him down until you get a point where you want to push him away so you can do some of his other stuff, which we're about to talk about.
Right, so yeah, that's kind of like the main thing is his
really
combos push you away for the most part, so it can set him up for what he does
set up
best.
for what his abilities are.
Because he is sort of, he has some traps he can lay. He has some things like that.
Some very interesting things. I think
definitely different than what you're used to. People really, I think, appreciate him that like to try something completely different than the normal.
And he is very different.
So let's go ahead and get into some of the special moves.
Well, let's do a throw first, which I love.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The throw is one of my favorites. The icicles that come off the back are one of my favorite things. Shout out to Gilmore on that. Awesome.
I think, and not promising anything, but I believe Gilmore will be on the stream next week.
Oh, excellent.
He does all the effects you see.
Yes.
He does a great job. Amazing.
Him and the FX team do amazing work.
Absolutely.
Here.
And the rest of the team as well.
Everybody is great.
Can't forget about everybody else.
Everybody else. So that's sort of how his basic fight flow works.
For the most part, he wants to, when he's in close, his combos are going to end pushing you away to set him up for everything else. So let's go through the Ice Blast.
Ice Blast. We got Cold Blast right here.
Yeah, I noticed the effect of it actually hitting him was really cool too.
Closer and see that better. Yeah, it definitely adds.
It's not actually freezing anything; it's just a visual effect.
Adds the frost. So this is definitely a good zoning tool.
Absolutely.
When you're playing as him, this distance for you will happen a lot.
This is ideal. This is where you want to be for the most part.
So there's that. He's got the Death Sickle.
What a great name.
Which
does what it says.
Dropping, and it also can be
different distances as
so
well.
I can do all 3 different distances. Oopsie.
Oh, don't ruin it.
It's
next, all right.
So there is a meter burn.
There is a meter burn, but we'll get back to that one.
Because that's
very strategic to his entire gameplay.
Very important to his game plan. This is called the wall.
The wall.
So you can throw a wall up real quickly, and it will, as you see,
it'll eat projectiles.
Rock projectiles. Oh, you can also
meter burn.
Use it.
Oh,
no. What is it again?
Tyler just nailing inputs.
What is it?
It's right here on the piece of paper.
I wrote
down back
See,
too.
It also does damage.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
So yeah.
So meter burn though. You ready to do this?
Yep.
Yeah.
I did the wrong button. I did the wrong button.
All right.
I did the wrong button again. Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Oh jeez, I messed it up. All right. 1, 2, 3. Look at that.
So you can take it towards you, and
as well it'll block all additional projectiles as well.
It soaked up everything and knocked him down.
And knocked him down.
Which is awesome.
A very useful move in the game. And it's something very different than what we've done previously, like being able to throw the shield towards him.
It's like an ice train.
And this is where his personality kind of comes in, where he's like, oh yeah, you don't like the wall, I'm just going to take it.
Yeah.
You know, his kind of personality blends in, like bleeds
Try to
into
get in.
his
Try to get in, you know? Awesome. So let's move on to where we're at. The Big Freeze.
The Big Freeze.
Dynamic 3.
Yeah, this is kind of a long range, almost sweep. So it's a low attack from kind of long range.
Put you in a little stagger state.
Stagger state. The good thing about this, the interesting is that the meter burn version is a very different functionality. So the meter burn is actually just a kind of like an ice freeze, like
a hazard almost.
Like a hazard almost. Yeah.
So again, just like we were talking about, like, oh, you're trying to get in now. I've done wall. Now you want to try to get in? I can put things on the ground, and he walk into.
And walk into it. Yeah.
So he is definitely trying to just keep his spacing where he wants it.
And
to
within
be.
combos, that works out really
Yeah,
well.
you can also like I can actually show.
Let's see if you can.
Yeah, now
You
you
think
can
I
show
can?
I don't think you can.
I hope so. There you go. So yeah, so making the really good combos.
Uh-oh. Hey,
Uh-oh.
don't show it
Did
all
it.
off.
Oh,
Don't show it
there
all
it
off,
is.
buddy. That's too much.
There you go. Not
full combo.
All
bad.
right.
Some Captain Cold.
So that's a really cool move he has. Frost Field, down forward 3.
Yeah, I really like this move.
This is another thing that kind of keeps them.
Yeah. Kind of keeps them there, and it's kind of like slowly ticking damage at them when you're inside of the bubble.
Right. You know, you stay in there long enough, you're losing.
Yeah, you're losing a good amount of health, and if you do a meter burn version, if you're in it long enough, it'll actually freeze the player.
Right. So you can do meter burn, stay in it. Frozen. Boom.
Here comes Tyler's combo gun.
Get
Bam.
out of here.
Stop it. Hey,
He's got more
this
than
is
one.
not a
He's got
combo
more than
video,
one.
all right?
Yeah,
Let's go.
It's not a
More
combo
than
video. So yeah, that's also that. Now,
The moment you've been waiting for.
this is. I think the chat's gonna like this. This is
Yeah.
good.
I don't know how much they've seen of this yet.
Well, they're not going to see what it's used for. So let's start by talking about his cyclotron gun.
Okay, yes. His character power, which is ability to overcharge his gun. Because so in each level, he has 3 levels of it. So each level allows him to have a new move that's associated with it.
So now it's at full power. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's just reset.
Yeah, that's-
We'll get to that later.
Just
So-
do one bar at a time.
Yeah,
Crazy.
just
You're right.
the level 1 bar, he allows him to put an thorny ice armor on himself.
Right.
Frosted tips, I
Which
believe.
I
is what it's
believe, yes, I believe it's called frosted tips.
So there it is.
So yeah, which is really cool. I love it. So now this does damage to the other player when
So
they
like,
attack. So
yes, when you're hitting them, they're taking damage
yes,
from hitting you.
yes, they're taking
So
damage.
that's just level 1.
Yes.
Level 2.
Level 2
Oh, a little bit more. Oh, okay.
is
Right. And this is like, you know, kind of like a snow globe type of thing where you're slowly getting colder inside of it. And if you also slowed down a little bit as well. So the longer you're in it, the slower you go, and you also start to freeze. So if you're in it too long, you'll freeze,
Right.
and you're also reacting slower.
I do like it's kind of like snow globe. It's pretty fun.
you know it's funny. You
globe.
just called it snow globe.
Well, that's what I was asking for. What effect I wanted to look for. I like imagine the snow globe.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So now
An
keep
idea
in mind
behind it.
that in tournaments,
Yeah, snow
that's
globe.
pretty much
Oh,
called
he's
snow
in the
globe.
snow globe.
That's what
Yeah,
it's called.
always snow globe.
And then we go on to level 3. Now here's the thing. Getting to level 3, though, that could take.
Yeah, each level takes a little bit longer to build up. So like the first level is really fast, so you get that out a lot
Right.
more in a match. But the third level is a little bit longer to get there.
Now let's.
But with gameplay wise, right? Like, I mean, for the most part, like we were saying before, keeping your distance and stuff like that. When you knock the opponent full screen, that'll give you a few seconds to build up your gun and things like that.
Well, there's another thing.
There is
We'll
another
come back
thing.
to this now.
So let's say you have nothing, right?
you have,
Right.
I have nothing.
You have
you
nothing.
have nothing.
So
You throw
kick
a
a
wall
wall
at
down,
me.
knock him down first,
Yep.
right?
Yep, I'm following.
then-
This is where you bring down the meter burn version
Oh,
of the
man.
Death Sickle.
So meter burn, death sickle. There's a wall in place, which I think you can jump over, but
You
then
can jump over,
You do
break
that.
it.
I'm just gonna
Right.
do some of that.
Yep.
So that gives me time.
Gives
so,
you time to charge up, which is kind of the whole concept of it.
Right. So you drop that. You got some time to space it out. So it's going to be a pretty fun thing to try.
And just like the Death Sickle, you can drop those at different distances
Different
as well.
distances, and you can have multiple ones out there as well.
You can also drop it on their head.
And drop it on their head, so
Right.
you can show
So
that
that's
you can have
good,
multiple,
too.
more than one out
Do you
there.
think you can drop it on me?
I think you can do more than one, yeah.
Bam!
There we go.
Nice.
So let's see level 3.
Yeah.
All right, so what's level 3 do?
Level 3 is an overcharge where it fully blasts all 3 bars and it overcharges the gun. So you'll see right here, it's a full screen ice
Instant
blast that instant freezes wherever the player is. Which would be, you know, if you do it in combos.
Oh, you can do it in combos too. I didn't think about that.
Oh, let's
Like when
see.
you pop them up, you do it.
That's how combos work, right?
Yeah, I've heard.
So if I were to do,
Don't use any bar though. Oh, you use a bar.
you can use bar.
Oh, you can.
I was trying to challenge you.
Oh, I put it down. I got it.
Okay.
Let's see if this works.
Bam.
Oh, because it's already frozen.
It's already
You
frozen.
only freeze frozen once.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool. That's awesome.
Drop a couple of these cubes.
Drop some ice cubes,
Drop
man.
some-
Do what the man requests.
Do it on the multiple ones on the screen. They're gonna want to see that.
But I'm just gonna break through that.
Oh no.
Oh.
Sorry.
So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
So,
keep
I mean,
dropping
that's
them
you
down,
get
just
multiple
put
ice cubes on the screen at the same time, which is something very different than we've done before.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a new, cool little mechanic that people are going to really dig.
Really cool stuff. Like, definitely, like we were talking about, as you can probably see now, his game plan is very different.
Right.
And be fun to play against and play as.
Absolutely.
Like, that's what makes games. I mean, those matchups are what makes games.
I'm going to put up a wall, and then I'm going to go beep, 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 boop, beep, boop, boop. Yep.
Yeah.
Right on.
All right.
Sometimes I wish I could do that, Derek, in real life.
Oh.
Put that wall up, you know?
Bro.
So let's go through some of his other stuff.
Yeah,
We're talking
the
crap
variation.
Oh, were you? No, that's great, guys. I was just trying to move right along.
right.
We are going to now show some new versions.
Practice options.
There we go. Player
gotcha.
1 loadout 2.
All right.
Excellent.
Now we're going to show kind of a version we made of him, different version. Again, we don't have all the gear yet here, so there's another cool looking sort of green and white version of him. His accessories, his guns, we have a sniper rifle on.
Yeah, one thing I do like to mention though, depending on what level meter of your character power you are, the LED on your light also matches the light of the.
Oh, it does.
Look at that. Look at that.
I think you also told me that now that if it's level 3, this goes
There is
faster.
boost, yes. So when you're level 3, some moves get boosts, like slight boosts. Depending on any level. So level 1 is a little bit faster, level 2 is a little faster.
This got some speed now.
Yeah, now it's got some speed. So sometimes it's not worth burning your character power because you want to have the abilities buffed
You want the
up.
augments to your other
The
moves.
augments, you know.
Cool.
So this has
And that's the base character. It's not a equipment thing.
Oh,
So
what
this is
was that?
This is an air dash. Yeah, go
he
ahead.
has an air dash.
Cool. I like the effects on the ground too. It's really awesome.
Brian had a really good idea because there's another special move we can use in conjunction.
Oh.
Yeah, I was mentioning this earlier.
What is it? What can you do?
This move right here is
What?
an awesome air platform.
Oh my goodness.
From that air platform, you can do your normal special
Right.
on-ground special moves.
So I can do.
You know, you can do your normal blasts.
Right.
You know, and then you can do at least 2 platforms before hitting the ground again. So,
Right.
That's really cool.
So and it's
and
especially
then
fun
from the
with-
platform, you can also do, you know, come straight down. You can jump back, jump forward. So almost use it like a double jump as well. Once you master it,
Right, it's super fun to use.
Yeah.
it's very fun.
Because then you, especially when you like in conjunction with the air dash, I messed it up. You can do, you know. Boo!
Oh, what? That's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
That's
really exciting.
really
very
sweet.
exciting. Got to give Paul the credit for the idea for that move, though. I didn't come up with that one myself.
That's really cool. And you can do it like low to the ground too. That's too low to the ground.
So those are just 2 more of his ability unlocks,
Yeah,
right?
these are ability unlocks with the gear.
With the gear.
Right.
These are gears, so.
All right.
Which is super cool. I guess Captain Cold looks sick, someone says.
Oh, I thought he was.
So, yeah, people are really seeming to enjoy the Captain Cold.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
platforms.
I was really positive, a lot of positive stuff so far.
Yeah, I'm really excited about him. Cool. We have another one we can show too, real quick.
Right.
Which we'll do. I do the wrong thing every
It's okay.
time. Every time I do the wrong thing.
You'll get it eventually.
all right.
I have faith in you.
What if I don't?
It's all right.
Then you know what? You don't learn from your mistakes, and then that's a bigger problem. So.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Another look. Very cool.
Another gun look.
Nice.
What did we give him? God, remember what we gave him?
Air blast.
Oh yeah, we can now
add air blast.
even
Yeah.
zone more. So if they're trying to jump out of your ice blocks, you can be able to. It's so hard to time these, right? Isn't it?
Oh, I wasn't really trying.
Oh, you weren't?
No,
You were-
I was just being a jerk.
Just pushing the buttons like
Yeah.
you like to.
And you can see as all the ice effects he has lose that little bit of mist depending
Right.
on wherever it hits.
Awesome. Let's check what else. What else did we add? Oh yeah, shoulder of cold.
Oh yes, the
Shoulder of cold.
So we always talk about when you play Injustice 2, like creating a character to play the way you want them to.
Yes.
Like, let's say you're not into the whole trap game.
I don't
Right.
want to stay back. I
Right.
don't want to kind of rush down.
This
Well-
is definitely that gives him the ability to get in close.
Yeah, you can
And whoop some ass.
Here you go.
using his gun as propulsion.
Yes, yes. But once again, incorporating his gun into mostly everything he does.
Some really innovative ways of using it.
Oh, let's throw super.
Oh, super.
Another snow globe. Another snow
Another
globe.
snow globe.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah, you can jump around in the snow globe.
Yeah, show the speed change. It's really cool. Is it down or it's
Forward.
Forward and
So you can like go in there and hit him, and you can see how he starts to freeze while he's in there.
I missed.
Oh.
I do love when his gun's been used. It has the trail, the vapor
Yeah,
trail.
the vapor trail.
So like it spins around and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
it's
moving.
pretty
really
cool,
cool.
Thanks.
That's awesome. That's